do this much, so if you guys are watching. Let me see. I don't see it on my video page. Can you see it?
Checking now.
Yep, it's live. Alrighty. So, hello, welcome to EZCZ Collectibles. Today we're looking at the buyer pass on my little video here. I have a little special guest today. It's Link the Jedi. He's a toy photographer on Instagram. He does really good stuff. He gets likes by Ray Park, Mark Hamill. I mean, these people follow you or like you and stuff like that. So say hello to my little friend.
Hello there.
Hello there, General Canadian. So, nice little insert there. We're looking at the Rex figure. Before we do anything, I want to show you a collector's zone. I say zone, but it's zone. Collector's zone. It's the cheapest around. When you use my code EZCZ, it's in the description below. You'll save 5% off this price. And people are saying, hey, you know, Sideshow is $262. What's Sideshow like?
$255.
$255. Yeah, Sideshow with shipping and everything will end up about $295. Who knows, even $300. And this is $279 with shipping and taxes. So then take 5% off of this, and it's like $265. So it's $265 versus $299 or $300 from Sideshow, and use that code, and it just becomes the cheapest around. Same time as shipping a Sideshow, and he does. You can literally speak to the man himself on here, right here, when you click on the messenger icon. What's up? Who we got? Collector Zone is on here, and what a plug. And that's how that works. So you just use that code, message him if anything at checkout, and it's just cheaper to go that way. So with that being said, we got Captain Rex on the points here. It's something that we did not see coming, right? Like I didn't see it coming for a long time. Clones has not been in the talks of Hot Toys ever. Like I mean, besides Sideshow going in. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Besides Sideshow clones. So summer 2021 is when it's expected release. But it's expected that year-long wait. There's a few controversial things about the helmet sculpt that we'll go over. But let's get into the pictures. And, of course, Collector's Zone, make sure you check them out. Use my code EZCZ. You get 5% off. It becomes $255 versus $300 with other sites with taxes and stuff. So, or $265, sorry. So you get all that goodness and savings right there. So make sure you guys save. And we are live for you guys because I wanted to throw in a little turn in here and just do something new because shipping is included. We're going to head over to Sideshow here as a display of pictures. We're going to use them to display pictures a little bit better, as we see here. So here we have clear on your side. Link, you still hear me?
Yes, sir.
Good job. So here we have Rex. It's just sexy. I just love the way they're doing this now. A lot of people are saying, you know, it's not so much of different than what Sideshow is doing, but then again, you have to think that Hot Toys back in the day, they helped Sideshow make their clones. They think they did a lot of stuff to help them out. But what are you thinking, Link? What do you say about this first iteration of clones by Hot Toys?
I think it's awesome, man. I just love the fact that I just seeing the Clone Wars logo on that is just by Hot Toys is crazy. I cannot wait to get this and pair them up with.
And this is not like an MMX. It's an actual Clone Wars show, you know?
Yeah,
so
it's under. Cool. I believe it's under the TMS tag, the television movie series. I think
it's probably under TMS.
Television Masterpiece series. Yeah.
So let's go over these pictures now. Captain Rex, they said on the helmet there's some issue with the welding lines versus the animated version and the real version. So there's a lot of controversy over that. Guys, exclude some of those things because this is just a prototype. Understand that this is just a prototype, and Hot Toys is definitely going to fix things. It's definitely going to fix stuff. So you don't have to worry about stuff like that. What have we here? Let's see. Let's go over some of the things here. We have Collector's Own size Ola from Cesar, and Terry Smith says buyer pass. Have you met me? I don't know what you mean, Terry. Hey, I just got into collecting, and my first purchase was the Boba Fett vintage look figure. Vintage look figure. Did I? Oh, look, vintage look figure. Did I get a good one? With the Boba Fett vintage one, you did get a good one. If you missed out on the Empire Strikes Back other ones, because this one is just a cooler box for a little bit more money, but it's a cooler box. And the Tamara Morrison head sculpt is top notch. People forgot this, how they would look in real life. Man, this is amazing. The head sculpt link, I think that head sculpt is one of the best things about this. Like, I'm glad they went with the realistic look here. Let me finish up the comments and talk about the head sculpt. Only the body was co-developed by Hot Toys. The rest was done in-house at Sideshow. So Terry, he's with Sideshow. I mean, I guess he would know. Terry Smith says that only the body was co-developed by Hot Toys and the rest was done in-house by Sideshow. Nice to know about that. Will be perfect besides Cody, and vintage Boba looks awesome. Can't wait for him to arrive. So head sculpt. Head sculpt is amazing. I'm glad they did the realistic head sculpt versus the animated.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because if I'm displaying in my showcase and I have all MMS is all real life movie stuff, and then I have an animated looking head sculpt with a realistic body or animated body with an animated head sculpt, it just wouldn't fit in my line. So I don't know. I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like that at all. And I think it's a good way of Hot Toys going with the realistic version. It'll match Cody. It will look so badass with Cody. Just with their helmets off and the clones just all looking the same but different variations. I love that they're doing so many different variations. Cody and Rex look so much different, like so different, even though they're just clones. So Link, feel free to butt in because I just keep talking. I talk over people. That's what I do.
It's all good.
So,
no, I mean, it's really awesome. I love the fact that, you know, they didn't animate him because now you can pair him up with Anakin and then Obi-Wan with Cody, and you can kind of do like a little group thing with them. And I think it's interesting, you know, ever since remember the Punisher when they released the video game, the game,
the War Machine Punisher,
right? The War Machine Punisher. So after I seen that, I'm like, you know what?
All for it.
Now there's hope for Captain Rex because as a life, like a movie realization of him.
Right, like as you can see here, Anakin is back there in the MMS form, and then you have Rex over here in the realistic armor. And Cody, and it just looks completely awesome. Like, this is going to evolve my collecting layout. Like, I am going to evolve my collecting layout completely just because of this. And they're showing them with Cody, and I just love it. The figure looks super real. As you can see, the markings on I don't know if you can see my little mouse cursor, but the markings on Rex is different from what's on Cody, which obviously you would think like duh, but I mean I like that they do it. They're doing different variants and stuff with that. And
yeah, the Cody, he's probably mostly from the Battle of Utapau. That's why he's like all like jacked up and stuff like that. Yeah,
and I like how you see different weathering here. You see on Rex's abdomen area, it's more of a shady type area. It's like more of a grittier detail, whereas Commander Cody's more movie accurate. Like, they paid attention. They did a lot of attention to detail as far as this prototype goes. So look, as you can see, like the detail on Cody is more of episode 3 accurate, and then the detail on clones are more like, you know, the shade in between the lines. They even captured that in the realistic version.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. A lot of people are talking about this right here, as you can see, the
like the welding mark there.
The welding mark on his face, which it's a bit much for people to say. In real life, you would go all the way. I see where people are saying all the way. in the animated series, it doesn't go all the way. It stops at the blue line, which is fine that they're doing this, because to change it to a regular, realistic version, it takes a lot. So, I mean, that's a bit of something you have to take into consideration, like the realistic effect of it. So Hot Toys goes a little bit more. The comma on him looks nice. It looks like that synthetic suede, that soft synthetic suede. It looks
like the kilt that the airborne trooper has.
Oh yeah, we didn't get the airborne trooper.
Yeah, we still haven't gotten a pre-order on that. But
people are all crazy, going crazy about, are we going to get 501st grunts? Like, are we going to get those grunts?
Well, if you look at the lineup photo, you'll see the 501st soldiers behind Cody, behind Captain Rex, and then
the 501st soldiers behind him are not. They're just computer renditions with the helmet like popped on through Photoshop. I don't think they're actually figures. I don't know, although it's got same looking hand sculpts and stuff. I'm not sure, but it's highly likely that these are figures. They're just like very clean prototypes that they haven't gone through and weathered yet. But it just, I don't know, just something weird about the look of these. It just looks super thick. Like, you can see like the picture gets stretched.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, but let's go back to the pictures. As we can see here, Captain Rex is made with the jetpack, which is, you get your standard generic flame effect, which is not bad. His dual blasters, and it just, the way that Hot Toys has came out with Captain Rex, I wish they would have came out with him on May 4th. I mean, like what? Like a few days later, they came out with Rex. They should have done this for May the 4th. It would have been pretty epic for Hot Toys to do. But I guess maybe some licensing issues or whatever. But he comes with a blaster, that short blaster, 2 pistols, and then I think he does not come with a long rifle. Does he come with a long rifle?
So Commander Cody comes with the long rifle, the DC rifle.
Yeah, DC 15S or 8.
Yeah. And then he doesn't come with it. He comes with the regular DC-15 blaster and then his pistols.
Right.
Cody also comes with the pistols and the blaster as well.
That's cool. Because, and then here we have Ahsoka's unit. So
I wonder if it's wearable.
That is a good question, because I don't see him wearing any at all, but I would assume it would be.
Well, he didn't wear it in the show. He just presented it. So, but I'm saying like it would be cool if they release a 501st trooper, you can pop that on that soldier. Yeah,
and then let's go over some of the comments. They said, hopefully at Hot Toys, Ethan says, hopefully Hot Toys makes an Ahsoka. Now, Ahsoka, as far as Ahsoka goes, I know that for a fact they're going to wait till The Mandalorian Season 2 comes out, because then they can get the, what did I do? Then they can get the realistic version out of her. Because right now we just have a animated version, and that's going to force them, if they do, like say if they're going to make it, that's going to force them to make a figure that they have no idea what it looks like. They do a realistic Rex, but then they're going to do an animated Ahsoka, so no, they're going to have to go real. So that's where I'm like, they're just going to wait on Season 2, and it's going to be based off of Rosario, which I have no problem with. That's perfect. And then we have Sam Pina say, I really wish Hot Toys would lower their prices. I mean, Sideshow clones were $190 and below, but then you have to understand, with time, prices go up, and taxes, and then all these new taxes that got laid on us from the whatever China deal. And $190, I mean, the amount of detail versus Sideshow right now, you're looking at leaps and leaps of perfection. I mean, Sideshow clones were already perfect. Like, they're not, I wouldn't say perfect. Sideshow clones were great. And then Hot Toys came and made them perfect. Like, Sideshow, they nailed it. They nailed it for the time when they were making them, and they were dishing them out like crazy, and they were making them really good. Only issues were like loose joints. I think that's about it. Loose joints were the biggest key. But now Hot Toys came in and knocked it out, and people already messaging me saying that they're going to sell their Captain Rex Sideshow ones, because
I've seen a lot of listings yesterday. A lot
of people are already dumping them on eBay and the BSTs. I mean, you can, if you're not if you're a hardcore Sideshow clone, keep your Rexes. I mean, there's no need to go out and buy something like this when you already have one and you're happy with it. You know, it's buy what you're happy with, buy what you love. A lot of people just bought it like 2 days ago before the release, and they're like, "God dang it!" So that's kind of funny. Prices are kind of like, people are still saying prices are high, but you gotta understand the technology and stuff they use to make these, and the licensing for Star Wars ain't cheap. So that's another thing. You think Hot Toys will release a figure of Five's Echo or Jesse? Five Echo and Jesse is definitely coming. They have the Clone Wars license. They're gonna pound these figures in. So,
and they already have the molding for Tamora Morrison, so
exactly, they own
so
that.
they can just so like for example, Jesse has the Republic the logo. He has that tattooed on his head, so they'll probably do the same thing with Tamora Morrison's,
which is cool. I'm just gonna, if they do so many different head sculpts, I'm just gonna do every one of them without their helmet, and then have them holding their helmet. I mean, imagine the legion of clones in your collection. It's just a mind-boggling thing to think that Hot Toys has finally released these.
Yeah.
We need Wolf Blight. Wolf, when they release Wolf, I'm gonna freak out. And the Troopers list goes on. Fantastic. Cody and Rex got on pre-order. Range is hurting my wallet, that's for sure. I'm keeping my Phase 1 version. See, some people would rather keep their Phase 1 version. It's just up to you. It's what you love. Here we have him holding the unit helmet. And where is that place where they show? Here's a little visor that goes on him.
Yeah, the macro binoculars.
Yeah, those things. You Link knows all the terms. I don't. I just that's all I do. But look at the detail. I mean, look at the detail in this armor. That's not on Cody. That's not on Cody, because the Clone Wars, they really hit hard on detail. And then you can see all that
I love it.
Animated to the real version, which is really, I like that. Look at even weathering on the pouches and the pauldron.
Yeah, very reminiscent of the Sand Trooper there.
Yeah, the weld even looks like a real metal weld, like a stick.
You know why it's like that? So apparently Rex was he really loved his Phase 1 helmet.
He didn't like the Phase 2 armor.
It has like the little triangle shape there. So
that's, you see that right there?
Mm-hmm.
So Hot Toys will just change the hairdo for them, Morrison and the other. I don't care if they change the hairdo. I don't care what. I just want more clones. Military. Hot Toys release military figures. I doubt they're going to go back to military figures. It's not one of their high selling points. I mean, they already got the biggest sellers on Earth, Marvel and Star Wars. So why not go down to military? But that's what they started with. I mean, they started all military and George Lucas. Here's a nice shot. Oh yes, the details. I mean, look at that sculpt though. It's just amazing. Like they nailed the prototype. I mean, I really hope they don't soften up. I mean, from the recasts on the assembly.
Well, here's what I'll tell you. When they release Commander Cody, then you'll see how it's going to be. You'll know pretty much how Rex is going to be released, barring the hair, obviously. You'll see. Exactly. But that shouldn't be too difficult for them. I mean, it's just a little bit of blonde, bald cut hair, you know? Mm-hmm. It's like crew cut or whatever.
Oh, quick thing to mention, Collector Zone, the guy himself, you can see him right there, Collector Zone on his YouTube channel. He's right here. So if you have any questions for him on the purchasing of figures from his site, I mean, you can. I mean, I'm telling you, this guy's selling it at $265. Should be around that if my math is correct. Don't kill me, Marcos. On $265 shipped. I'm talking shipped. You people are saying, you know, hey, you people. I'm saying you people like I'm gonna die here. It's $279. How's that cheaper than Sideshow? Like, okay, if you add shipping and taxes, Sideshow's got to charge you about $300. So now $279 is cheaper, and then add that 5% code, and then it's like $265. So that's like $30, $25 cheaper than whatever. I'm using Sideshow as an example, but I'm talking about any other site. Obviously, I don't want to kill Sideshow and Sideshow come and like punch me in the nut. But you know what I mean. So let's see what we have. With some correct lighting, it should bring out the features a lot better if it softens. It does. I do use that with my shots in photography. When I do my shots, I have certain lighting on him that really brings out the figures details. But let's hope it doesn't soften up. More shots. I mean, his beard and stuff, his stubble, it's just perfect. I just can't wait for this figure. I cannot wait. I mean, these shots are just looking awesome. It just comes with all the accessories you would need for Rex. the detail and weathering just gets me every time. Just look at that backpack.
So apparently that one's magnetic, like the snow trooper.
I love magnetic because the Jedi. I hate that. I mean, it's not that hard, but I just risk breaking. You know, you risk breaking your stuff, and it's just
Right.
Captain Rex, and it's perfect. He comes with a flight stand, and then but he comes with a flight stand. So collectorzone.com is a website. I'm going to go to it at the end of the video so you guys can see and explain the process again for you guys who just joined in. So Captain Rex goes all out with his release. I think the price tag is very much worth it, especially with 265 shipped from Collector Zone. You can't argue with that. So what do you say, Link? That's a definite buy. I mean,
yeah, it's no questions asked, man. I mean,
no questions asked on this. This is a definite buy, and we all knew that from the start. I mean, I already had some people buy from Collector Zone and say, "Yo, I'm already getting this, and I'm not even going to wait for the buyer pass because this is obviously a buy. It's a clone. It's Clone Wars. It's Captain Rex. They came out with a boom on the clone.
And we already have Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Cody coming. Or well, we have Anakin and Obi-Wan, but Cody's on his way.
Oh yeah, that's really cool. We already have Anakin and Obi-Wan. I just realized that, and we have Cody and Rex both on the way already.
So there's speculation that they might do a Clone Wars version of Hayden Christensen's Anakin and Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan in Clone Armor.
I heard that as well. It'll be a realistic rendition because I had a feeling they released Anakin way too early. I mean, we got Anakin early compared to all the other prequel characters, and then you have Obi-Wan, which came early too. So then I'm like, why, you know? But then now I'm starting to think there is going to be more renditions and variations of Anakin and Obi-Wan, which is fine by me. I'm gonna get them all. Just like the Mandalorian series, I'm gonna get all this Clone Wars stuff, man. It's just, I love it. I mean, I pre-ordered it already. I'm done. I'm written down for it. So that's Captain Rex. That's a buy. Now, video ends here. I'm just going to explain the process of going over Collector Zone. Some people were asking here, would it be a long shot for Delta Squad from Hot Toys? I think, you know, that Delta Squad thing, they're going to make it. Let's go to the chat. What's up, everyone? We're not just the site, not sure if I'm here. Oh, yeah, he has a cantina, too. He has a Facebook group. I have all the links below in the video, down below. So if you guys want to check that out, the link is down below. So
yeah,
that's true. It's going to sell like hotcakes.
They're talking about like they want Clone Commando Gregor for the Delta Squad.
So
yeah, Gregor is pretty cool.
Clone Commandos would be nice, and I think they could do a video game masterpiece with the Clone Commandos. Just to separate the, you know, just do a little BGM because they did it for Battlefront, and they can do Battlefront Commandos, which would be freaking awesome. So, Link, any last words for Captain Rex before I start going on?
It's 1,000% buy. I mean, you cannot miss this.
Yeah,
you can't do it.
It's just perfect. You can't really go wrong with this guy.
And now, for as Obi-Wan would tell you, you'll move.
You'll move.
You gotta buy it.
All right, so let's go over some Collector Zone. You guys want to know the website? The website is Collector ZOWN, Zown. I say it's Zown because that's how I pronounce it. And then that's his website right here. It's a big orange one. There's Vin Diesel. And we have basically you click on the figure. Now, you're going to see the prices as shipped. I have to explain this to people. You're going to see the prices as shipped. It's going to be $279 shipped. So that's Sideshow shows theirs without shipping, without taxes. This is taxes and shipping, except if you're in Florida or Michigan. And then you get 5% off with my code, and then it goes down to like $265 shipped, and you're getting the best deals. And then you click on here, and then you can talk to him about payments. He does payment plans, but it's best to just pay your figures off, guys. I highly suggest you pay your figures off because we pay them off. You don't get struck with payments, and you don't go broke in like 1 month, and then next month you're like, yeah, let's do this again, and then you go broke again, which sucks. So that's how you do all that stuff, and then you gain rewards when you pay in full. also. So there's a reward system when you pay in full. Make sure you guys pay in full. Helps you in both ways. So I hope what you guys saw here was satisfactory. I kind of wanted to change it up for Rex because we all know this was a definite buy, and it's just a matter of talking about it, really. So I wanted to change it up and give a live stream, invite a guest. Linkman wanted to come on, and he's begged for me to come. I'm just kidding. I begged for him to come on, but we just have a guest on, talk about stuff like this. It's not just like, oh, hey, figure's great, guys. It's perfect. Get it. It's like, like talk about it. We want to hear about this figure because it's just a one-of-a-kind piece that hopefully in the future they're going to deliver more and more and more. Mark was hand to the face. I don't know what I said, but I got a hand to the face. I disappoint the guy so much. I'm gonna get killed. But I hope you guys like what you saw here. If you like more of this live stream stuff going on, let me know and I can do it. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna check the comments here. Not much going on. Damn, they'll hopefully make droids. They already made droids casted from the Obi-Wan Deluxe. And
they did show the battle droid from the prequels. They've shown that at conventions, so I think that'll be coming too.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. How much would be the overall price? How much would the overall price be on Hot Toys? Aaron, what are you talking about? Overall price? About 300 plus, Aaron. Oh, gotcha. So you're talking about I'm not sure if he's talking about $300, and then only paying through $265, maybe something like that. Nice live stream. Thanks, Dennis. Droidica Hot Toys. Oh, that would be awesome. A Droidica Hot Toys.
Oh, those Droidicas.
They could ship it in a box like yay big, and then have it in a ball, and then you'd like transform it into a Droidica, and then it'd be die cast. Oh, that would be cool. That would be something. Shipping. I think Collector Zone does ship to Europe. You just pay shipping, which is obvious with anything. So you cut down the price and then you pay shipping, something like that. But I'm gonna exit out the live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw here. Much appreciated for those who joined. 16 Republic Gunship. You're asking for like $7,000 in shipping. Oh, I hope to bring out the prototype Anakin Skywalker's Jedi Starfighter.
Starfighter.
Yeah,
that's not releasing.
It's not coming out. The shipping costs alone would just be like, why'd you do that? You're just gonna kill everybody.
Oh man.
So
that's crazy.
Anyway, say goodbye to everybody. Thank you all for joining, and whoever did this, do more buy or pass live stream. I think I might, Dennis. I think I might. But Link, you want to say anything?
May the force be with you.
Oh, share your Instagram page.
So it's just Link the Jedi on Instagram. You can check me out there.
Yeah, Link the Jedi on Instagram. I follow him, so I'll post a thing. I post a picture of him on my story so that you can know who he is on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, guys. If you don't, it helps. I share a lot of stuff there. So peace out, guys. Peace out. Bye. Now the bye part is always awkward for me. I can't say bye. I don't know. Bye.